Well, that Rakdos deck just smashed us. Maybe it was pretentious of me to think that I could return to Ravnica, being so ring rusty. But it's just a Swiss draft. Um, I do feel totally crushed though. And looking at the deck, the curve is horrible, and the fact that I didn't know that I was so short on playables. I even commented during the draft that I had so many playables, but I didn't, and I had to stretch the curve. I had to play monitors. I have to play main deck, uh, populate cards without too much populating going on. It's just I'm not impressed by my own performance, and I'm happy that I am doing videos because this forces me to reflect on how bad I'm playing now. So we'll play better. We definitely need to play better when Gatecrash is released tonight. I have not yet chosen my guild. I'm open to suggestions, but I am a bit inclined to play Boros because Boros wins, and I'm a Spike, and I like winning. Though, please make your suggestions. Uh, I am tempted by Gruul. I am a Gruul player at heart. I am a stupid noob playing giant monsters that want to attack. And when I won my nationals at one time, I played Gruul colors. So I like Gruul. Simic seems a bit too complicated. Orso seems too defensive. Uh, and Demir just is not getting the results. And the Cypher cards don't look very impressive. Anyway, now I'm just babbling. We are waiting for the round to finish. Simic Hermeticist. Yeah, that looks like a new account. So, we'll be back for round two, and let's see what we can do. Alright, we're playing against Ariakis. What happened to him in round one? He lost 1-2. We always play first. Yeah, guess we'll have to live with this hand. Maybe it's another Rakdos deck. Or, what time is it? Oh, hello, Mr. Frostburn Weird. My Frostburn Weird is already complete at 3-2. Splattertag Unleashed. Well, this looks like a good place for the Justiciar to come and administer some justice. I haven't played this card very much. But right now it looked good. So we can start beating down. We also have lifelink available to us because of the Transguild Promenade. And now I would love to play Longlegs. But Longleg is not available yet. So what now? Growth Guardian, that's a pretty good card. Growth Guardian Longlegs. Or maybe 3-2. That makes him 2-3. Well, attacking with this guy and not doing very much if he blocks, but just letting him die, right? Yeah, or not die, depending on the situation. And then it's time for Longlegs. Okay, that could have been better. Uh, all right. And I think now I just play the mana and tap Grow the Guardians at the end of his turn. Grow of the Guardian. Which should be able to wreak some havoc. I want him to tap out. Yeah, that's a good place for Avenging Arrow. And I think I'm gonna need to use it this time. Yes, that I will. Because I can't take 5 damage like that. And we are back to the Grove of the Guardian plan. And his hand is getting quite full. And he suddenly quit. And that, my friends, is why we play Swiss. Because the expected value is the same as the 8-4s. An expected value is everything in gambling. And that's why we never play 4-3-2-2, because the expected value is lower. No matter what your play skill, you always have higher expected value in a Swiss draft or an 8-4. That might be hard to believe, but Google it, because there are good math guys that will tell you why that's the case and why you should never ever play 4-3-2-2s. Another reason is that 4-3-2-2s would be 5-3-2-2s if people just didn't play them. Look at what happened to the 4 boosters sealed. Okay, we expect, back to this matter, we expect flyers. So that's why I brought in aerial predation. I think I'm gonna take out Coruscant, though he might be blocking like crazy. Should I take out Druid's Deliverance instead, perhaps? No. I still have dreams about my populate engine working out. And this is not the best hand ever. And this is one of those hands that I should learn to mulligan. After listening to Limited Resources, both their episodes on mulliganing, I realized that this is a hand I need to mulligan. So I'm gonna do it. And I'm actually rewarded with a much better hand. Yay! And he's suddenly white. That's interesting. But I have the call of the conclave that... Okay, so he might be... Izzet Azorius then. From what I hear, 3-color decks are really bad in this format. Though I have played 3-color decks, but I am really outdated on the format. Double strike is scary. Let's play Centaurs! It's Woodstock! At what point did Centaurs become hippies? Is what I want to know. But they feel very hippie. No! Don't kill the Centaur! Damn industrial military complex. Okay, this calls for healing and love. peace on earth. So he must have been stuck with white cards in the first game, and now he's stuck with blue cards in his hand, perhaps. Lobber Crow! They stop centaurs! We hate them. Okay, so the aerial predation looks stupid. Silent Sentry looks stupid. Stonefur Crocodile looks stupid. But there is something waiting for them. The Grove of the Guardian. Just need one more mana and it will be played. Concordia Pegasus. The beats have begun and I will not use my aerial predation on such a lousy card. So this was an interesting card and I think I will play it if I had mana for it, but I don't. So I'm gonna play the Crocodile. And still waiting for that mana. It could be a white mana, would be awesome. Maybe I have to kill the Pegasus because together with the Lobber Crew and that Keyrune thing, they are actually a threat. Frostburn Weird. Whoa, doing nasty stuff with the Lobber Crew. And flyers. So maybe I have to start beating down actually. Except that I don't. So will this be fast enough? I will play Grove and then aerial predation on the Vessel Soul. Yeah, I need to get the Grove online, but I doubt it will be fast enough. Though he is out of cards. Yeah. I am paying. And I guess I am arresting some people who have been bad. I need to take out the Vessel Soul, but I also need to take out the Frostburn Weird. And that means there are no profitable blocks on his side. So how many attackers can he get on the ground? 3. I have 1 blocker. 2 blockers. Pretty much want to swing with everything. I always want to swing with everything. Yep, that's what we are doing. And I'm glad to see one of his guys die, because then I'm under no ground threat. And he just took the hit from the elemental. And given that we have aerial predation, we should be fine here. Yeah, draw some cards. That's pretty nice. Yeah, the Pegasus is doing something. I'm at 7. And I think somebody needs to die. And I'm just gonna predate the Vassal Soul now. So he can't find a random counter or something. And now he will need to block. So if he attacks with the Pegasus... Oh, that hurt. And now I really can't attack. This will be tight. Did he forget about the lobby crew? I think he did. A dramatic rescue would hurt like hell. Uh, okay. Uh, all right. Well, it's not a shame to lose to the biggest bomb in the format, which is what just happened. Angel of Serenity. And he's just attacking with... Yeah, because the angel will just wreck me next turn. Yeah, I can't do much about that. Long legs looks pretty stupid right now. And actually the aerial predation looks pretty stupid. Is there any way I can live to next turn? I don't think there is. So on to the third game. And I think aerial predation is a pretty good card then. Yeah, that was horrible. Maybe I need Chorus of Might in the deck then to smash him before he gets the angel into play. And Grow the Guardian is really underperforming. I get it every time. LSV thought it was a 4.0 in this review, and I have seen it win so many games. But now it does not. Yes, I would like to play first. No, I don't want to take a mulligan. And the V2 Gazi Guildmage is gonna wreck this game. But he needs 6 mana to start his works. We need to get to 6 mana. Or find ourselves a token. No militant shenanigans here. Did he sideboard out blue? No, did I see something blue? I am just so confused right now. I'm paying 1. And I'm going Vassal Soul, Towering Indrik. Fencing Ace. It's pretty good. Here is Vassal Soul. Towering Indrik should buy me some time to set up my Guildmage shenanigans. I need to play the Guildmage on turn 5. Whoa! That hurts. He's not flying now, is he? But he has first strike, so I'm taking 6. And I will have a hard time dealing with him. So I'm thinking detention. But that is not a very stable tactic. And then I'm thinking lots and lots and lots of blocking in the air. But I'm not feeling too good about that. So I'm playing the Vitogati Guildmage. Or am I? Am I taking 6 again? I have to force him to... He can't fly because it takes blue mana. So I got to force him to fight on the ground and lose. So I definitely need centaurs. Yes. So I will just block him with everything I have next turn. And pray that's enough. Oh. Detaining the flying guy. That hurts. But that's 8 damage. I'm dead. So now I just have to play Towering Indrik. Healer is pretty good. I got to block the fencing ace. I'm still at 9. But if I block fencing ace with everybody except the Guildmage. Oh, that's actually okay, I guess. Okay, he needs the flying, and we can kill a 4/4 with flying next turn if the Vassal Soul lives, but of course the Vassal Soul will not live. Maybe the Vassal Soul has to live. And if he only attacks with his Vassal Soul, my Vassal Soul can live. Yep. I'm at 5. And I'm sure that card will be very useful now. So is this me having stabilized? I'm not sure. He's playing Boros now. I think he's sideboarded out blue. And we are at 5. So just Explosive Strike dead. And we have the threat of the Angel. He didn't do anything. So we can start doing the centaur thing. Is that enough? Is there an attack in here that we can do? No, there isn't. So we'll just keep giant growth at hand and populate our way out of this, right? Like a good hippie would. So we are dead to teleportal, we are dead to the angel, we are dead to a lot of stuff. But we got to make tokens. And we can actually do 2 tokens a turn. Ooh. The ground assault is no longer scary, the angel is. But we need a lot of tokens to do this. Well, attacking with the Stonefur Crocodile and actually growing him would be awesome, but he has 5 power. In first strike. Now it's pretty hard to get past him. Do I just have to make a lot of centaurs? Ooh, the Sky Knight. That might even be game. Yeah. Vassal Soul is detained. So there should be an attack, right? And there's not much else I can do here but block and giant growth it. That was sweet. Be fruitful and populate. Okay. So, is there an attack in here now? There is not. He has 7 blockers. I have 8 creatures. I'm just gonna make some centaurs. How many do I need? I need 6. But it all ends with the Angel of Serenity coming into play, of course. Don't be bitter. I must not be bitter. Bitter is not constructive. I need to think. Okay, so we are populating. And we are populating. Okay, now we basically need to top deck the Destroy a Flyer thing. But even if we do... okay, if we do, we should be good. Nobody can block the Sky Knight now, so actually we are dead still. No, the Indrik will come back if we top deck that. But we are very, very close to dead. And there's still double first strike on the table, so we can't fly in. So we better yet... yeah, we're dead. And this is us being dead. There is a minimal chance that he will do some sort of mistake here. And of course, Coruscant would be awesome. So I'm glad we sided it in. Sadly, it didn't show up. Getting 3 lives here. Yeah, why not? So I'm fighting the Azorius arrestor there. Yeah, we are getting 4 lives. 3 lives. But we have lost and we are 0-2, and that probably means that this is the last RTR draft I do. I want to focus my limited brain capacity on Gate Crash now and M13. And I must admit to myself that I probably suck in this format. And I'm dead. Thank you for watching Magic Gathering Strat playing RTR Draft. Celestia. Not the best Celestia deck. Getting crushed by Izzet Azorius.